It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and we're just about set to get this wild card series underway. Singy, game one has outsized importance in a three-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Players are always talking about setting the tone in game one of a series. Well, in a three-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Jacob Misiorowski. How about a report on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Boomer digs in. This pitcher is in the Cy Young conversation for a reason, and this entire lineup knows it, Singy.
Yeah, it's not about doing too much. It's about staying within yourself and executing your plan.
This one smoked on its way out of here. She muscles that one out the opposite way, and they cut into the lead. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Boomer steps in now. She knows what's waiting for her, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You've got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. Runner from third comes across. A big two-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, she comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Next for Milwaukee, Joey Ortiz. 2 on, 2 outs. Now here's a flare off the bat. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We've played 4. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, Dave Boomer.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
So 2 on with 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Joey Ortiz. And they're all loaded up. High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. The 1-1. This one in the air, right field. Base hit, 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate. The tag, safe. And the lead is up to 5.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down, and next is the designated hitter, Babe Boomer.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Gone! Big Dog's got to eat. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 14-4.
She wasted no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch, and she punished it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So the Milwaukee Brewers off of the right foot here in this wild card series. They take game 1 in front of their home fans.
Yeah, and you could argue there's even more pressure on you as the home team in a 3-game series, but these fans definitely showed up for this one. They had an impact, Boog, and their guys took care of business.
And on the other side of things, it'll be an elimination game in this same atmosphere in game 2, so that will be quite a test to keep their season alive.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
14-6, the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Here in Milwaukee, Game 2 of the National League Wild Card Series coming your way on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. A big Game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in Game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die Game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab, Brandon Woodruff. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Wild Card Series Game 2. Bottom of the inning, Babe Boomer up now for the Brewers. This one belted, deep left field, on its way, gone! She circles the bases. The Brewers score first. It's 1-0. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. She went up there, looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
One down. Here's Harper now. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. One down, Phillies down a run. Up the middle. Fires over to first. And that is out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Yeah, great job right there.
She was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's William Contreras. Runner on the go. Slow ground ball to the right side. Harper takes it to the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 22.
Now it's Christian Yelich.
Yelich.
Runner at second. In the dirt. To third. Boom. Fires across the diamond. And out to gone.
The batter, number 5. Second baseman, Brandon.
Lau at the plate. Runner on second, 2 down. What a stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. Brewers strand one. They lead it 1-0. Boomer steps in. They've got the edge, but the job's not done. She's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's your 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat.
There's a swing and a drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Takes the turn. She's digging for second. That she greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with her bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and she stayed long in her follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Runner at second. On the ground to third. And that chance handled. Boom. Throws on to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 22.
Here's Yelich at the dish.
Yelich.
Turner. Off balance throw in time. 2 gone.
The batter, number 5. Second baseman, Brandon.
So runner at second, 2 down. Brandon Lau up now for the Brewers. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 1 and the Phillies nothing. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Wild Card Series Game 2. We go to the 8th. JT Real Muto stands in for the Phillies. Looking to get the tying run on base. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
You're out.
Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alex Jones.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate. Try to
Ball game. The Milwaukee Brewers are headed to the National League Division Series. So the Milwaukee Brewers sweep this wild card series with back-to-back wins and look ahead now to the division series.
Well, they really showed up, Boog, and so did these home fans. A lot of really positive energy in this ballpark, and I'm sure that had some impact at least. And this club has to feel excited moving on to the next round with a lot of good momentum on their side.